Well, hi, everybody. Ken Johnson, First Alert 6 Chief Meteorologist here with you, and we're watching a big storm system. That's what I'm calling it, a big upper air storm system, because that's what it is here. And when we look at these things, I know behind me here, you say, well, what is all that we're looking at here? So this is called the water vapor, and this is a really good way to find and locate storm systems in the atmosphere because it shows features here. So what you're looking at here, this blue-white color shows where there's moisture, and you can see where there was thunderstorms earlier in the evening over here in parts of the Arklamis region. And then you get over into the Lone Star State to the west of Dallas. This is what we call a dry slot. There's your spin. Look at the comma head. That's your upper-level storm system here. Out ahead of it, moist flow. Right in the middle, you get what's called a dry slot, and that's what allowed sunshine to come out today across a good part of North Texas and Oklahoma. It was really a nice day weather-wise here. Now, as this lobe of energy, you can see this spin right in there. This is a piece of energy, upper-level energy, spin south and eastward tonight. This could bring some more clouds and maybe a few little showers to parts of Oklahoma and North Texas, but I don't expect much with this. Usually what happens is underneath this during the daytime, it's warm at the Earth's surface, or warmer at the Earth's surface, but aloft the air is super cold, and it creates an imbalance in the atmosphere, and oftentimes it can result in showers, and if you're in the warmer months, it can result in thunderstorms. But not seeing that really here today, but we are seeing these showers, and again, they're back there into the Texas Panhandle, and as they pivot to the east, a lot of it's going to begin to die out, but still, this might result in some spotty showers across parts of Oklahoma and northwest Texas later on tonight. And then back here in the Rockies, there's been some snow today, but not a lot of snow. Remember, this is the same system that one run of the GFS computer model, I think it was a week ago, this upcoming Friday, a week ago tomorrow, was showing this big snow across Texas, but that never even got close to materializing. So what I want to talk about now is what I'm calling is battle zone weather. And I showed a video on this earlier. I'm going to show it again here. So we still got that big batch of cold air up in Canada. We've only seen just some waves of it drop south, and most of January was cold. But as we head into next week, we got two things we're watching. We got warm air over the Gulf Coast states, and then you've got cold air trying to drop down the Rockies. But it doesn't really, there's really no clear signature which one's going to win out. And these types of weather patterns, it's just going to be some back and forth. Early in the week, there could be a little cold front down to the south, and then midweek we could see some rising temperatures, and then late week you could see another surge of cold air. In fact, the weather information suggests a pretty good shot of cold air coming in right around February 7th, 8th, 9th, somewhere in there. It could be really cold with that one there. We'll have to kind of wait and see what happens. That could be our next surge of Arctic air. But with this type of weather pattern, as of right now anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to result in a lot of rain, but it can. And sometimes it can result in storminess, and sometimes it can even result in ice storms, but there's just not a lot of moisture showing up at the present time. So if we look at temperatures, of course, we don't have the official numbers on here. What we're looking at is the warm colors, which would be what? Yellows and reds and oranges. The in-between colors would be these greens, and then the colder colors would be the blues, and the really cold stuff is that purple color back there in Kansas, or Canada rather. So let's put everything, this is on the 1st of February here. We put all this, you can see the fluctuation in temperatures. Look at all those orange and yellow colors across the south. I mean, folks, it's going to feel like spring, I think, at times this upcoming weekend. It's too early to start saying, oh, spring is here. It's not even close to it. Of course, Groundhog Day is on, what, the 2nd? But this is not going to be a situation. We've still got a lot of winter left. Sometimes in the winter season, you can get little bouts of spring-like weather. And February, it can be one of those months where you get these battle zones, and you get these bigger storm systems, and you get these contrasts in temperatures. It can be a real interesting month weather-wise. So as we get into the 4th, there's a front that drops down to the south, and there could be a little surge of some colder air dropping south. You can see that across the northern and central plains states. It might dip down into Texas, but yeah, whatever dips down doesn't last long. You can see a resurgence, big push of the warm air again around the 5th. But watch here. This is on the 5th. There's a pretty strong cold front showing up. Watch what happens with that. Tries to drop to the south, but it looks like by the 7th or 8th, there it is. So this could be a surge of Arctic air around February 7th or 8th, and it could turn really cold for a few days. And if things could come together, let's say we get a little storm system or something moving on through, this could result in some winter weather. Some of the GFS ensembles is what it's called. It's basically just the GFS computer model that spits out a bunch of different scenarios. Several of them have been showing ice and snow with this scenario, but now they're kind of back and forth. So we're not putting that in the forecast. We're just saying, hey, this is something that we'll just kind of keep an eye on. But again, this type of pattern can result maybe sometimes in some severe weather, and then sometimes it can result in some ice. So we'll just keep an eye on that. None of that's in the forecast as of right now, but what is in the forecast is some great weather. Enjoy this upcoming weekend. Remember, we just coming out of some real cold weather in the month of January, so it's going to be nice to be able to get outside and enjoy it for a change. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching my videos. And make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook pages.